stole my goat! No!
The chief cried, running into the street. The same rich chief who forced villagers to bring him goats every week just so he'd allow them fetch water from his borehole, the only borehole in the entire village. Another woman shouted from across the village, "My whole pot of rice has disappeared. I cooked it last night. How can food vanish?" A third one joined, "My husband's new shoes are missing. He has not even worn them yet." But the loudest, most frightening shout came from Mama B, the richest store owner in the village, the woman who overpriced her goods so much that the poor villagers struggled every day just to buy from her.
"My shop! Half of my shop is empty. My fabrics, my perfumes, my new bags, groceries, all gone." The villagers rushed to her shop. Shelves that used to shine with new goods were now empty, completely cleared out. But not everything was missing. No, only the valuable items had disappeared. The foreign perfumes, the best lace wrappers, the expensive school bags, and the newest fabrics. The cheaper things were untouched. People murmured fearfully, "This thief knows exactly what to take. He chooses only the best. This is not an ordinary person." But Rhoda wasn't listening to anyone. She was thinking. Again, the stealing began the very night Father Christmas entered their village. Before he came, nothing like this ever happened. She looked around the shop floor, her eyes scanning the ground like a small detective, searching, thinking, connecting dots. Something in her heart whispered, "Rhoda, this is not a coincidence." She didn't know how to explain it. She didn't even know how to say it out loud, but she felt it strongly. Father Christmas arrived, and trouble arrived with him. And now another question burned in her mind. What exactly is he doing when everyone is asleep? That night, Rhoda made a decision. She would not sleep. She would watch. Rhoda sat by the small window in her room, chin resting on the sill, eyes fixed on the street outside. Then she heard it. Shuffle, drag, shuffle, drag. Her heart thumped loudly. Rhoda leaned forward and peeked. There he was, Father Christmas. But gone was the cheerful ho, ho, ho. Gone was the jolly bounce in his walk. Now he moved silently, the red coat hanging heavily around him. And the huge sack on his back looked even larger than before, almost glowing faintly in the dark. He didn't knock on doors. He didn't call out. Instead, he stretched his hand over each door, and the locks clicked open as if obeying him. Rhoda's breath caught. She watched him slip into one house and come out with items floating into his bag. A pressing iron, tubers of yam, a pair of shiny shoes. The bag swallowed it quietly, like it had no bottom.